everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so we'll see how it goes. Just kind of jump into it. I'm packing to go to Peru in 2 days. I'm going to be spending about 24 days there. Sorry, my pups are everywhere because I don't want to kick them out. I love my dogs. But yeah, so I'm heading to Peru in about 2 days. I'll be there for just over 3 weeks. And the challenging part about packing for Peru is that depending on where you're at, the climate can vary drastically. So if you're in the Amazon and it's real hot, you want to wear light things that don't get too hot, but also keep the bugs from biting you because there's a ton of mosquitoes and you don't want to mess with any of that. Whereas in the south, where a lot of the mountainous regions are, it gets really cold, like below freezing. And it's summer here in the US, but when I go down there, it'll be starting to go into winter. Or it is winter down there, so that's something I do need to prepare for. I'll be going through several cities in the south, so I'll be going from Lima to Paracas and through some other areas to get to Cusco. So that means I have to be prepared for anything from mid to high 70s down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's a huge range of weather that I need to be prepared for and need to pack for. And I'm only bringing a carry-on backpack and a personal backpack, so that's not a lot of space to work with. Yeah, so the key thing here is going to be to layer, because to do that I'll stay warm, but I can also strip them off depending on if it's getting hotter, if it's getting colder. I'll be prepared for whatever comes. So that was my main goal, and I'm only packing about a week's worth of clothes, even though I'll be there for over 3 weeks. And that's one of the great things about backpacking. You don't need to bring clothes for your entire trip, so I'm going to be there for over 3 weeks. I'm not bringing three weeks worth of clothes. I'm only bringing 1 week's worth, and that's because a lot of the hostels or hotels you stay at do have laundry service. It's pretty cheap. It's a couple bucks per kilo. I'm not entirely sure what a kilo is specifically. So it's relatively cheap to do your laundry there, and you pretty much drop it off in the morning and it's ready, clean, dried, all that good stuff, folded by that afternoon, by that evening, and ready for you to kind of pack back up and be on your way. So that's kind of the hack to make sure you're not lugging around luggage, you're not checking any bags in because that gets expensive, all that good stuff. And my backpack, I think, is like 35 liters. I'll show it to you right now, actually. So this is the backpack I'm going to be using for my trip to Peru, at least my main backpack. It's got pretty much a big empty bucket compartment with like a laptop sleeve. I'm not bringing my laptop, so that's where I keep like my valuables, some spare money, medicine, stuff like that in. So this is a good backpack if I just want to bring 1 carry-on's worth of clothes and I want to make it work. So one of the things I recently bought and that I'm really invested in are these packing cubes. I think this is like Shack Pack, something like that. Pretty much they're like 4 inches deep, and you just stuff everything in and you zip it, and it keeps everything nice and compact and organized, so you can just slide it in and out, know where everything's at. Things don't get messy. You can figure out which socks you've already worn, which ones you haven't, and it keeps everything separated, and allows you to pack a lot more in. So that's the main thing I will be using. I'm using, I think this is the small and the medium size, or maybe the large and the medium, something like that, but I'm only using those 2. For bottoms, I'm bringing 3 kind of like hiking, trekking pants kinds of things. These ones are Columbia, borrowed them from my sister. They're pants, but they also zip into shorts. It's great. The main thing is just comfort and not really style, but just being comfortable, being able to move around in them. And you'll get a little sweaty, get a little dirty, and be fine in them. I'm also bringing these, let me see if there's a different one. These kind of athletic gear kind of long sleeve shirts. They're moisture wicking, but they also regulate temperature, so you can keep me warm if it gets hot, but it doesn't get too warm, not super heavy duty. But they are meant kind of more as athletic, so I don't need to worry too much if I'm sweating when I'm hiking and that kind of thing, because one of the main things I'll be doing in Peru is just kind of doing activity, outdoorsy things. Like I'll be doing several treks and hikes and just a lot of just outdoor things, so I need things that are comfortable. A lot of online things that have been said, or a lot of things I've learned, is like avoid cotton, because if it gets wet it takes forever to dry, it gets kind of smelly. If you're sweating, it really absorbs it, whereas like moisture wicking stuff is a lot better. I have 4 of those long sleeve kind of athletic shirts. I also have a Fabletics black tank top. Since I will be kind of going into some warmer areas and trekking where it'll be kind of high 70s and the sun will be beating down, I don't want to get too hot. So this tank top is going to be the main one I wear during that. I am also bringing 2 short sleeve athletic shirts. Just again, moisture wicking, lightweight, but can be layered to kind of add warmth. You know, I can put a long sleeve under it, throw this on top, throw some jackets on top, and hopefully that'll be warm enough. I don't know. I'm from San Diego. I get cold super duper easily, and like 60 degrees, I moved to the Bay Area, and I was like, I'm not having any of this. So we'll see if this works. I'm also bringing, this is a little, not super necessary, but for me it is. It's a black velvet romper, since I do plan on going out in Cusco and in Lima, kind of going out venturing, going out at night. Not going super wild. I tend to be more on the conservative side while I'm traveling alone, but you do want something warm and cute if you do choose to go out to a club or engage in nightlife, that kind of thing, because I'm not going to roll up in my hiking pants and t-shirts. Yeah, and also mittens, because when I'm trekking in freezing weather, my fingers are going to be cold, and this is important. Yeah, I also have a pair of long johns, like those really warm, you know, base layers, mainly for sleeping, but if I do get really cold while I'm trekking, I can put this under and then start laying on top of it. I do have a water repelling, it's a rain jacket, so it's a shell that you put on top so you don't get wet. I am going to Peru during the dry season, so hopefully I won't need this too much. I've been checking the weather. There is a little bit of rain in Cusco and Machu Picchu, and you want to be prepared for anything. You never know when it strikes. Even though it's a low chance of rain, it could happen. So I'm bringing this just in case. It's pretty lightweight. I don't need to worry about taking up a ton of space. This is a down jacket I bought from REI. I'm not going to unravel it because I got it really compressed, and I don't want to battle it again to make it really small. But this is going to be kind of like my outermost layer when it gets really cold, an extra, you know, warmth. Extra warm jacket to throw on top, and hopefully it'll keep me from freezing. I also do have a fleece jacket to throw as another layer. Like I said, it's going to be like, I'm going to be wearing like 4 layers, 5 layers a day, but hopefully I will be warm. I do plan on also like buying alpaca or llama fur poncho and a beanie, so those will be additional layers once I'm there, but I'm not going to buy them in the US. Those are going to kind of also be my souvenirs I take home. Yeah. I'm also bringing a bikini because a lot of the places I'm going do have hot springs, so even though it's not really like, ooh, beachy, tropical, I'm going to be on the beach all day, vacation, or it's nothing like that, I do want to have that just in case I do choose to go in the hot springs, or some of the hostels do have pools, so I have that option if I want to. For additional bottoms, I'm bringing some athletic shorts. Most of the area is going to be pretty cold where I'm at, but like I said, I'll be hiking in some warmer areas, and I don't want to get, if I get too uncomfortable in the pants, I do have the option of switching into some lightweight athletic running shorts. I also have 2 black leggings. They're both athletic leggings because that's all I buy. And I do have, it's just some like cheap sweatpants that I kind of made water repellent by spraying water repellent on it. So I'm going to use these hopefully as rain pants. I hope it doesn't rain, but if it does, keep my legs dry while I'm trekking. As far as, you know, bras and tops go, I'm bringing 2 sports bras and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bralettes, and you know, that's excessive. You could totally wear them twice, but if I'm sweaty and smelly, I want the option to change it to something clean. That's one of the things that are kind of non-negotiable for me, so I will find space to put all of these in. As far as like more intimate items or like, you know, underwear and socks, I'm bringing 8 days worth of underwear because I don't want to use underwear. That grosses me out. I also have 2 pairs of wool hiking socks, 3 pairs of like sock liners. So I brought 1 headband, and I also brought like I think 2 or 3 like just low cut ankle socks because I'm not only just bringing my trekking shoes. And I'll show that to you. So another thing I'm bringing are my shower shoes. I just graduated from college, and these were super necessary there. They will be super necessary in hostels as well, because one thing I learned in college is you just don't want to step on like shower floors that have been just stepped on by everyone, and who knows where those feet have been. Shower shoes, lightweight, easy to do. I bought these like super cheap, just canvas shoes. They're good for like, you know, small short walks around the city. Kind of a little more, it's more fashionable, cuter than my trekking boots. I'm also bringing 3 locks. One is a big combination lock. I also have 2 smaller ones. because sometimes most hostels have big lockers for you to put like your whole backpack in or most of your stuff in, which is what the big lock's for. But some hostels only have small ones where you put like your valuables, your wallets, your cameras, stuff like that. And you lock those up. So I have 2 smaller ones just in case I have that scenario. Yeah, it's a great thing about hostels. They do have a secure place most of the time to store your belongings, and I've been in several hostels now and I've never had an issue with breaking in anything, because usually it's in your shared room, and anyone who's in your, like, only the people who have access to your room have access to like even being near those lockers. And it's pretty obvious, like if you have a good enough lock, it's pretty hard to break open. Of course, toiletries like deodorant. I also have a bag over there where I'm bringing toothpaste, high percentage or like a bug spray with lots of DEET in it, shampoo conditioner mix, kind of a little acne treatment, I think it's a toothpaste already, and face sunscreen. I also have stick sunscreen so I don't have to use bring a ton of sunscreen as like my liquids, which will be good. I also have a universal charging cube. So one of the things is when you're traveling a lot, different places use different like plug types, like Europe and the UK have different ones, South America has different ones than the US, and you want, at least I wanted one where I didn't have to keep buying a different type for each new country I went to. This one's universal. It has several different types on there. You just kind of pop them out. I never leave my items charging unless I'm there and near it, and like keep an eye on it just because you don't want anything to get stolen. I'm also bringing some camping toilet paper because when I'm trekking, or a lot of the bathrooms in Peru will not have toilet paper, and you want to be prepared. If you need to go to the bathroom, you can do it comfortably. I'm bringing a reusable set of fork, knife, and spoon. That way, if I need to eat, I can do it and just not feel bad about throwing out a bunch of garbage. I brought my face wash and my body soap in bar form. That way, again, it doesn't count as my liquids. I also brought I'm bringing a microfiber towel. They're really compact. Most towels are bulky. They take up a bunch of space. These ones, really good, really lightweight. Dries super quick. I'm also bringing a small black purse because sometimes you're just going to want to go out, grab dinner real fast. You don't want to bring a backpack. You don't want to bring, your smaller day pack. You just want to bring the essentials, your wallet, your phone, your camera. That's it. I have the essentials like a first aid kit. You never know when you're going to need it. It's got alcohol rubbing patches, band-aids, that sort of thing. I have a blister relief kit. God forbid I get blisters, at least I'll know how to handle them and be ready for it. I have a headlamp, and I also have extra batteries. Some of the hikes I'm going to be starting at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. when it's still dark out, and the last thing I want to do is trip over something because I can't see it, so I'm going to look like a little miner. I'll be all cute, but it'll help me see, which will be good. I'm also bringing this cute little journal my dad got me for graduation. Very sweet, all sentimental and stuff, but on the inside there's some blank pages I can write in, as well as keep some of my valuables in. And one of the things I regret, so this is my second solo backpacking trip. My first one was to Costa Rica, and it was, I don't want to say I found myself, but it was just so much fun and just the best time of my life that I wish I had taken daily journal entries rather than just recapping it at the end. So I'm going to be using this just to kind of remember everything. And then lastly, I have 2 portable chargers. This one's kind of crappy, it doesn't hold a lot of charge, but it's an emergency one. If I just need a quick charge to make a call or something, I have it on me. This one's a lot better. I don't know how much it holds, but it holds enough for a couple charges on my phone. Yeah. One of the things that's not here right now are my trekking boots. They're just kind of really heavy duty hiking boots. They're blue. Have good ankle support. They're just really bulky, and they're kind of sitting outside because they're dirty right now. The last thing I have to show you is my day pack. It's for when I want to leave my big backpack behind at the hostel. So these are when I'm doing my 3-day treks or my 5-day treks. You never leave your valuables in the backpack you leave behind. But most of the hostels will have a room you can keep your stuff while you're gone, because you don't want to carry all your stuff with you while you're hiking. It gets heavy. So you only bring what you need. So yeah, that is everything I am packing and bringing to Peru. I'm gonna go smash them down into these packing cubes. Hopefully it all fits. I'll follow up on that. And all right, thanks for watching. See you next time.